Welcome to the series about playing every Harry Potter game in sections based on each book chapter. Chapter 8 has both a time jump and a narratively crucial ending, so this episode has big ground to cover. The chapter starts with transitory narration also found in the PC version.
Mudblood, the nasty name some wizards use for other wizards who were born to non-magical parents. And speaking of mud, October arrived damply at Hogwarts, spreading a soggy chill over the grounds and into the castle. A different kind of chill would soon set in as well.
Such updates on time passing are rare in the games. No other version makes it clear whether we're still in September or not. Let's start with the earliest possible events. Both Eurocom versions have only one class on their first playable day of term. Flying with Madam Hoots. Flying is only a mandatory class for first years, so this would be extracurricular and could happen as soon as the day after Chapter 7, the first Sunday of term. It's easy to see Oliver Wood urging Harry to take these flying lessons. The main Eurocom version for consoles has a similar flying lesson to its Warthog prequel, but has appropriately higher difficulty with some rings being deceptive.
I've created several new enchantments for the rings, causing some to move and others to shrink as you approach them.
The GBA flying lesson is difficult enough with identical standard rings, due to being a 3D space made up of 2D sprites. There will never again be games like the Harry Potter games that have both new and old versions released simultaneously. The causes for this diversity are the Game Boys always being a step behind, using technology and design traditions dating back to the 80s, and the commitment of EA to maximize sales by making the games as consumer accessible as possible. The mobile Lego version sees Professor Flitwick teach Arresto Momento in Charms class. Normally the incantation is Arresto Momentum. This isn't the first misspelling in one of these games. PS1 Harry needs to race to defense against the dark arts, where Lockhart teaches
the total body bind spell, Petrificus Totalis.
Lockhart unleashes pixies for students to practice on, then leaves again. Like in Herbology, there's a mini challenge where Harry goes to a couple of rooms upstairs to put pixies in cages.
Petrificus Totalis! Wingardium Leviosa!
There's slides in between rooms, which don't seem to make sense at first, but they were probably once staircases. Hogwarts has many trick staircases, and there's a spell to transfigure stairs into slides. After October arrives in the computer version, the class is potions. Snape teaches how to brew the Wiggenweld potion again, but at least Harry learns how to make it on his own throughout the rest of the game from ingredients he collects or buys. He then off-screen gives a lecture.
The history of flubberworm mucus extraction.
Before that lecture, I thought I knew everything I wanted to about flubberworm mucus, and I was right.
Well, I thought he touched on some interesting aspects.
That's it for classes for this chapter. In the GBA version, Ron tells Harry that Fred and George know something about a map of the entire school. Fred tells Harry to nick the map from Filch's office. The twins aren't ready to give Harry their own map yet. Filch's office is in the dungeons in this game, and not a single small room like the book, but a series of Spartanly furnished chambers interconnected to a labyrinth of service tunnels. Harry must sneak past the grouchy caretaker and his cat to find a map at the end, and can use items from Fred's shop as distractions. The invisibility cloak wasn't in the first GBA game, but here it's a temporary power-up like the first PlayStation game. Curtains are also introduced to hide behind. If caught, Harry is thrown out and must start from the beginning, but no progress is lost otherwise. Doors stay open. Also, there's a troll here. Finally, Harry gets the map, which shows the outlines of rooms and is rather bland and unflavorful. The main Eurocom version has Harry need to save Neville, who's trapped behind a tapestry, through a series of instructions Hermione gives him. On the way downstairs, the mysterious disembodied voice is heard again.
Come to me. Let me rip you. Let me tear you.
What on earth was that?
Clearly it was nearly headless Nick.
Hello there, young Harry.
To save Neville, first Harry must go to the library to get a copy of Lockhart's book Marauding with Monsters, which is made up for this game, so it's not one of the many books he put on the supply list for his class. I thought I would catch some contradicting canon and making Harry need to find a book he should already have, but Eurocom did their research and invented a new book. Next, with the knowledge the book has on dealing with the fungus-like but actually animalian Horcrux, Harry can uproot them to gain access to a greenhouse that holds the Defendo spellbook. Defendo is the charm Hermione said they needed to cut through the tapestry to Neville. Since it's night, there are many patrolling prefects Harry must watch out for.
There's someone around here.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, you! You know the rules. You shouldn't be out at night.
5 points from Gryffindor.
We finally get to the events from the book. In the GBC version, Harry goes to Quidditch practice again and meets nearly headless Nick, who invites him, Ron, and Hermione to his Deathday party on Halloween. A minor difference is that in the game this happens before practice, but in the book after practice. Also, in the book, Filch then catches Harry muddying the floor because, as we know by now, it was muddy that October. Filch takes Harry to his office to sentence Harry to punishment for befouling the castle. Filch doesn't catch Harry in the game, but I went to Filch's office and was able to find the Quickspell correspondence course on the desk. Like in the book, Filch gets mad at this discovery and tells Harry to get out. Nick also invites Harry and friends to his party in the PS1 version. So in the book and these two games, they go down to the dungeons on Halloween evening. The Headless Hunt's leader, Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, is attending the party, and Nick hopes his mortal friends will help convince Sir Patrick to let Nick finally join the hunt. In the PS1 version, Harry gets separated on the way to the party room, and must find levers in the dungeons to activate platforms to cross a large gap. Peeves finds this funny. One of the rooms is a slimy slug pit. This is the third chapter in a row the PS1 game has featured slugs, who they live rent-free in Argonauts' heads. After arriving at the party, in the GBC version and book, they see among the guests are the Hufflepuff Ghost, the Fat Friar, the Slytherin Ghost, the Bloody Baron, and Peeves the Poltergeist. Hermione introduces the boys to Moaning Myrtle, who haunts one of the girls' bathrooms. Sir Patrick shows up and sees through the students' claims that Nick is spooky enough, even though he's not fully decapitated. Sir Patrick then starts a game of head hockey in the book, or in the game, Ghost Head Bowling. It's unclear how Harry can tangibly hold a ghost's head to bow with.
So glad you could make it, Harry. May I recommend the mouldy bread and the stinking salmon?
I think Ron has a present for you.
There is no present in the book. Peeves steals it and must be defeated in a boss fight. The head of his health bar is almost certainly that of Rick Mayo, the comedian who played Peeves in the first film before being completely cut and brushed under the rug. Peeves eventually throws the present back at Ron, but what's in the box is never revealed, as Harry, and Harry alone, hears the sinister voice again. In the mobile Lego version, Harry is on the way downstairs to a Quidditch match when he hears the voice. In every game, Harry and friends either follow the voice or stumble directly onto the crime scene on the second floor, finding Mrs. Norris hanging stiffly from a loud torch and a message in black.
Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware.
Except in the main Lego version, where they're grunting illiterate cavemen. A crowd soon arrives at the scene. In the book PC and ZBC version, Draco Malfoy comes forward and says,
Enemies of the air, beware. You'll be next, mudbloods.
which is where the chapter ends. The main Eurocom version has a different victim, nearly headless Nick himself. Due to it being long past curfew, Professor McGonagall arrives alone. What exactly happened here? It doesn't look good for Harry to be discovered at the wrong place at the wrong time. Investigation of the mystery of the Chamber of Secrets begins next week.